start here, probably for água mais claro, saying clearer water today. So I'm going to start here for the first hour. I had some good jacks yesterday. I'm going to probably move around to the front. Ondas mais pequenos. Yeah, and the waves are smaller. It's a full moon today. I think around this time you're going to be getting really big tides, which I think is really good. A lot of current moving. Got a cold, but I'm not going to let it faze me at all. I'm going to hit it as hard as usual. Do my 7 hours. I might just stick the drone up to start with. Okay, got the hit. Got to be a jack. Yep. Another big one. Let's hope it stays on. Okay, that one nearly got off. He got off. He's kicking like crazy, this one. He's pretty green, so I got him out pretty quick. It's better if you can. It's not a really big one. Yeah, he just got off the enticer minnow just as I was bringing him in, and I managed just to grab him before he swam out. And the better fish this time. Luckily it's at the start of when I put the drone on, because it's just an added pressure when those drones have got such a short battery life. And yeah, don't want it to, when it starts to go down that battery and then you hit a fish, that's stressful. I literally just put it out there, so should be alright. It's only if you hit a rooster, which just take a while. This is a bigger fish though. Turn it. Okay, nice jack, bigger one this time, a better fight. Yeah, the single hook up, these 2 single hooks on a swivel really works well. I did lose a few the other day, but I put new hooks on. I haven't lost a fish since then, so maybe it was that or just bad luck, I don't know. But yeah, another good start, and got this one on the drone. That can't take too long, got to get the fish back, probably the drone in. Jumbo! Okay, another nice jack. Got up a really good fight, this one. And just as I was bringing him in, there was another jack right around him, following him. So yeah, great. So some real action today. Unfortunately, I've got to keep this one. Yeah, anyway, Shumbo wants this one, he's asked for it, so I've got to give this one to Shumbo, as they love eating these jacks. And must admit, on the trip I eat these jacks as well, but one lasts me quite a while. So yeah, so this is an unlucky one, I guess. So this is the rods that I've been using. To be honest, I've been using 90% the Todo, purely because I think it's enough here. I'm gonna bring the Maximal tomorrow. I generally will take the Maximal and I'll set that up with a heavier lure or something like that. But the product that I've been absolutely enjoying the most, or wouldn't want to be without, is the boot covers, the felt boot covers, which are designed to fit over your shoe or your boot. I put them over a boot to support my ankle, since I snapped a tendon in my ankle. Out here there's some absolutely lethal rocks, especially getting on and off of the boat at low tide. There's these really greasy type of rocks, and you can literally not even stand up on them. You know, you put your foot on them, and if there's any weight going the other direction, you'll just be over. But with these felt boot covers, as sure-footed as you could be, it's made a huge difference getting on and off of the rocks, and just walking around at low tide to places where I want to check out, but you think twice. You know, you're out on the middle of an island in the middle of nowhere. If you're going to slip over and break a bone or something, you can be in real trouble. So it's given me a huge added security, and they've been kind of a real game changer for me. So look out for those. When I'm on the rocks, I wear them the whole time, but you can wear them sort of when you feel like the rocks are particularly slippery, if you want to make them last longer. Okay, been fishing about 15 minutes. The sun's just up over there. I'm going to stay around here for a while, probably a couple of hours, and I'm going to go around to the front. Swells are getting smaller every day, and it's really good around there. But I like fishing there on low tide. There's a lot of nice places to get to. There's a lot of bait in, really small stuff, like tiny, like about a centimetre long. Obviously I'm not matching the hatch with these big enticer minnows, but although they are, you know, coming in for this small bait, if you're just in the right place at the right time and the fish sees it smashing across, obviously you're in with a really good chance. So let's see how we go. I've got the enticer minnow 90 gram on now. It's just the amount of ground I can cover and the nice splash it gives. It's the ideal rooster lure, and also the most effective lure I've definitely got for the jacks. It's the way they splash and the distance I'm getting. You just bring the fish up. Okay, I don't know what I got, probably just another jack. Must be just a jack. So I put on this enticer, the high vis. It's quite dirty, you can't see anything. You see it moving. So what is it? It's like a bonito. It was quite a surprise to get into a bonito. I have caught bonito a few times in Central America. Yeah, I had quite a few in the USA on my last trip there. But using bigger lures, you don't generally expect to get them. I got this one, I think it was on the 90-gram enticer.
After the successful introduction of the Samson long cast spinning rod range, Samson Fishing are now proud to announce the completion of our new range of long cast travel rods. Constructed with 30T carbon and fitted with Fuji guides and reel seats, these light but powerful rods are designed to cast long distances, covering as much ground as possible. A long rod is not only essential for casting distances, but is a big advantage when maneuvering and landing fish in difficult situations, or working lures over rough, rocky ground. The 12-foot length gives you a higher angle to keep your line away from waves and sharp rocks, avoiding unnecessary snap-offs. Having that extra reach can be the difference between landing and losing a fish. These long, powerful rods are surprisingly light, designed with a fast action to control big fish and work lures. With a fairly stiff rod tip, the long cast was built to effortlessly work all types of lures, but also serves as a good bait rod, which can be very handy when traveling overseas with the travel versions. Once you've experienced these long, light, powerful rods and discovered the many advantages, you won't want to return back to using shorter rods. After 3 years of development and extensive testing throughout the world, Samson Fishing are proud to announce our first high-performance braid, Samson 36 Strong. Together with the round profile, this enables you to cast further, covering more ground to reach those fish. Samson 36 Strong has been tested throughout the world by many experienced anglers who are all appreciating and enjoying using this high-quality braid.
I've been using this braid for quite some time now, and I use it for all of my lure fishing. The line I was using before switching on to the Samson Fishing, I actually really got along with. So I'm not going to lie, it took a bit of persuading for me to switch over. However, after a good solid 12 months of using this braid, week in, week out, there's no way I'll be turning back.
I've been using Samson 36 Strong Braid for the last 3 years now. I'm very confident in the line. I've used a wide variety of different braids over the years, and Samson 36 is without doubt the strongest and most reliable line I've used.
Hi, Warren from Toy Fishing. Samson Lures, they've been developing their own braid line. See if I can independently test it. The results have been fantastic. All the lines are performing above their stated line strength. Just having a look at the graph. Yeah, that was really strong. We're looking at 108 pounds. I mean, that's really good for an 80 pound braid. The 20 pound is getting about high 30s.
Yeah, I've just been back about an hour, got something to eat. I was out there 7.5 hours today. Yeah, it was really good fun. Got over the cold, so sort of getting my energy back. But I really don't know what to make of today's session. It's kind of like the worst session ever, and could have been the best session ever, if you know what I mean. And I didn't blank. I got a couple of fish, a few little fish. Now actually over there, that's where I landed a 50-pound rooster a couple of years back. Actually, it was right. The actual rooster was right where I am now. Actually, I was casting from that rock. Oh. Okay, just as I paused it to point, fish hit it. Probably a jack. Yeah, little jack. So I'll just bring him up here. So there isn't a bad place to bring him up, it's not too bad. It's going to change as the tide changes, but actually foul hooked this one. Just as I stopped to point something out, he hit it. So at least I haven't blanked today. I haven't blanked yet on this trip, which is a good sign. But haven't caught my target species yet either. It's better than blanking, but yeah. So I started off at the island I've been fishing quite a lot. That was dead as a door now, so went right out further, another 5k's out to an island, and yeah, within about half an hour I hooked a fish and I tried to strike really hard. I was striking and all of a sudden it was off. So I was only on for about like 7 seconds, sort of setting the hook, and then immediately as the lure started to and as immediately as I started to retrieve the lure, it was a roosterfish. Right, it was behind it that had taken it, and it was following again, just for like a few seconds, but I saw the dorsal fin. Hit with a roosterfish, I don't believe it. It was on for a second, so I'm in the right place. That's really hard. So I literally had the rooster hit it this time and came off, and then he followed it again, just followed it that time. So yeah, I'm going to try a little bit around where the current is, but anyway, it's promising. So I stayed on that area for maybe another hour and a half. I was fishing into a really heavy rip. It'd been high tide and really big tides, and tide was flying down, so there's a lot of water moving out in the channel between these two islands. Like it just looked like prime fishing sort of place, but I didn't get any hits there. I mean, I hit quite a lot of wood. There was all bits of wood and everything like going down there, because I think with these really high tides they get a lot of the vegetation, and there was a lot of stuff in the water. As the tide went down a bit, I moved to the island on the other side of the channel, which looks really good. I've never fished there. I'd caught a big rooster from the side I was, a 50-pounder. I'd caught there a couple of years ago, and so I fished on the other side because it looked pretty good, but I'd never got over there before, and the swells were down, so it was possible, because you know it's not often the swells get that small. Okay, I just came along. I was fishing right over there. Just come along, see if I can get to the other side. It's kind of, yeah, this is crazy. Let's see what's the other. Oh, perhaps. See what's the other side. So yeah, within about 20 minutes or less than that actually, I had a couple of really big hits from really big fish. I thought, what the heck's that? I couldn't see it because they were kind of like about 50 meters out, I guess. And anyway, the last time it hit, something followed it after the hit, and it was a huge Kabira snapper, like a real big one, you know, like it would have been a real battle. Okay, I've got this fat minnow on, which I'm going to be using a lot more. The top water really is an amazing lure, and I haven't used it in the last years like I did at the start. We developed so many different lures that you're always testing out other stuff, but yeah, it's a brilliant lure. There's a nice rock out there breaking, nice bit of reef. There was a lot of wood on the other spot, so to be really careful. You could hardly avoid it with so much, but this just looks like an amazing spot, to be honest. I think I'm definitely coming back here for the last day. It looks amazing. I just had a hit then. Look at all those rocks there. I wonder how far I can get around there. It looks a brilliant spot. Oh! Beer and fucking snapper. Oh my word, that was a monster. Brilliant. Oh, I don't know how to go with it. Don't believe it. Again. I don't know what that was, a bit of jack. I have a really huge Kabira snapper. Just follow it, and I just had to, unfortunately, I had to take it out of the water before it could have a chance to hit it. I thought I'd cast again, but I can't believe that. It's been amazing, I don't believe it. I've had a huge snapper follow it, and I think it might have hit it before, I don't know. Just out there, it might have followed it all the way in. It's been crazy that something else just smashed it really big out there. I'm just going to put on another lure with a cyst hook. Oh no, it came off. Fuck's sake. This has been one of those fucking days. I just don't believe it. Don't believe I just had another miss and hit. Just had another hit from a rooster that missed. Don't believe it. Big one. Yeah, it's a little bit frustrating, but so sort of like a little bit bad luck this time and probably good luck on the last one. It's just like, yeah, that's how fishing is. So anyway, final day tomorrow. Hopefully I can put things right and get that rooster. I was hoping that the last day would also be a good session. The waves were still small, conditions were really perfect for it, but whenever you get excited like that and hope it's going to be good, it just never ends up that way. And unfortunately I only managed to get into a couple of needlefish, and yeah, I think it was a small bluefin trevally. Okay, that's it. Okay, so something's hit that compact mini. It's not, yeah, trevally. I just put on the compact mini shad, and yeah, got hit by a little bluefin trevally. It's the smallest bluefin trevally I've ever caught. Actually, I haven't seen any around this area when I've been fishing here. That is an acrobatic needlefish. Oh my gosh, look at it go. Oh. Oh, they can fight. Light tackle fish. Oh, they normally do some acrobatics, so this one was ridiculous. He was flying all over the place. Yeah, it's been really quiet. Just a couple of these today, and a little trevally. It's time to leave. I had to get back, get packed. As I was packing, I noticed a really heavy storm coming in. Right, this is crazy. This is just, oh my gosh. This is in the afternoon. What is it? Dark. It's gone dark. Within a few minutes it went really dark, and the day before I'd done exactly the same, and I realised if I was leaving that day I'd have no chance of getting off the island. I mean, it was a really heavy storm, so I checked with the girls at the accommodation, and they said, yeah, it's going to be a big storm. So it ended up like a mad rush to get everything packed and get off the island, and yeah, basically managed just to get off the island in time before the storm hit, and yeah, on my way back home. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Look out for the next films out, where I'll be bass fishing in Portugal, mainly testing the new Waylander lures, the Wayward and the Mean Minnow.